What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Number one, shoutouts to Umbreon for building this team. Umbreon is a member of my sub Discord server, and I was streaming the other night, and I said, "Hey guys, send me teams. I'm really interested in I want to use some of your guys' teams." And so Umbreon sent me this team, and I played with them on stream, and I really liked it, and so I'm making a video with it. My goal is to try and win a game without ooh, there's some tough Pokemon in this matchup. Without doing damage, which is difficult for sure. Although I don't think I can do it. I'll try it for game 2 because I don't think I can do it for game 1 here. Yeah, I definitely don't think I can do it for game 1. But who can never be sure? Yeah, so this is a Perish Trap team. It's a strategy that I am known for using. It's kind of like it's like when people think Perish Trap, they typically associate it with me. I've been using it since 2012, back when you didn't have a good Shadow Tag user, and I had to use Wobbuffet. But it was like Wobbuffet was Magius. I won a regional with it actually in 2015. Which I think is part of the reason that I'm known for... You know what, actually, this could be a grab. Let's bring Octolocto here, I think. I think this is actually an Octolocto matchup. Maybe. I don't think this is going to work, but I really want to do it. I didn't bring very many good Pokemon, but that's okay. That's fine. But yeah, I love Perish Trap, and in theory, you're able to win without actually ever doing damage, which is super cool. And it's just, I don't know, it's just like a super fun strategy for me. I really love Perish Trap as a strategy. I've used like variants of it, like Soft Perish Song at least in 2017, 2019. I actually intended to bring it to the World Championships in 2018. I had a Day 1 team and a Day 2 team, and I lost in Day 1. It's the only time I never made Day 2 Worlds. But I had a very interesting Perish Trap team there that never saw the light of day. Togekiss Crawdon, actually, are the leads. So, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Crawdon is a problem, I'll be honest. Crawdon's a big problem. Crawdon's actually pretty good here. I'm going to go over Perish Song and switch to Gothitelle. Grapploct I mainly brought because I expected a Dusclops lead. I do think there's a good chance that Crawdon Dynamax is here. I also think there's a non-zero chance that Gothitelle drops to Max Liquid. Max Water, what's it called? Vortex? No, Hydro Vortex, this is a Z move. Max Ocean? Max... What's it called? Max Rainfall? Max Storm Surge? Max... I literally have no idea what it's called. Anyway, you know what I mean. At this point, I hope you know what I mean, because I certainly don't. But yeah, this team is super cool, and I really love Perish Trap as a strategy. I don't know how viable it is, like, overall this year. But yeah. Ooh, a hard switch out of Crawdon. Not Dusclops. Ah! Alright, that's not great. I wonder what Togekiss is going to do here. Is it going to Dynamax? It's not going to Dynamax. Is it going to Yawn me? That would be somewhat annoying. I feel like Dazzling Gleam, maybe? If I could disable the Dazzling Gleam, that would be amazing. Dazzling Gleam comes out, so hopefully no crits happen. Okay, Curse my Gothitelle. Okay, Curse Body coming out there is really good. Okay. So we have the reason why I didn't want Dusclops to come in here is because Dusclops, unlike Ghost-type Pokemon in general, cannot be affected by trapping anything. You cannot trap a Ghost-type, which is a problem when you're trying to use Perish Trap, which is predicated on the idea that the opponent cannot switch out. The way that Perish Trap works is Perish Song is a move that inflicts a field condition on everything on the field. The condition is everything that's on the field at the end of the 3 turns will faint, provided that they don't switch out. And Gothitelle Shadow Tag here prevents the opponent from switching out. Not into Gengar. Okay, let's go, Wolf. This might be a Trick Room. Yeah, okay, Trick Room goes out. That's good. That's really good. So the reason why I brought Octolocto here, even though it might seem strange, is because Octolocto on this team has Soak, which allows me to soak the Dusclops and remove the Ghost-type typing, because the thing about Ghost-types is, like I said, they can switch out of any kind of trapping effect. So that's why Dusclops coming in is bad, because this whole team is predicated on the idea that the opponent can't switch out. However, if Dusclops is no longer a Ghost-type, that condition is no longer true. Now, my opponent could follow me, or they could switch out Dusclops, so follow me is the only thing that will stop this right now, I think. Let's see if they go for follow me here. They go for Will-O-Wisp, actually, and the Ally Switch comes in clutch. The Ally Switch comes in super clutch. And now my opponent, frankly, is in a bad spot, because because of Octolocto, they can no longer switch out of the attack. Air Slash comes out. I actually really don't want to Dynamax any of my Pokemon this game. Gothitelle takes some damage. I wonder if it's worth saving Gothitelle here, honestly. Yeah, so that's why you have Octolocto on this team, and it's actually a unique thing. Not unique, but it's one of the things it can do, is that Soak... Soak will prevent the opponent from switching out of their Ghost typing. So now they're about to get KO'd. I think it's actually worth it for me to save Gothitelle. in this situation, because as long as they don't have Ferrothorn in the back, I should be able to win pretty easily. I think. Actually, I'm just going to detect here. Neither of us have Dynamax is the other thing, so there is like a way that this could go badly, but I'm not really that worried about Lapras taking damage. I am a little worried about Ferrothorn coming in, because even though I'm Iron Ball Lapras, I think I'm still a couple points faster than Ferrothorn. Unfortunately. Lapras is a switch, I got a Detect off. Let's see. Willows comes out into Grapploct, and then I guess Air Slash as well. And this is why the... Oh, Heat Wave, actually. This shouldn't do too much. And this is why I'm really glad I disabled Dazzling Gleam, is because it just predicted Octolocto from taking damage. Okay, no longer disabled. I did count correctly. Yeah, so Soak really coming in clutch, getting to the KO and Dusclops. So this is kind of the tough part of the game. Is I win the game if I get one more Parasong off. Well, honestly, with Parasong, normally it's the early turns that are the hard part, and the late turns are the easy part. However, Conkeldurr, that's fine. We are Iron Ball Lapras, so that I'm not too worried about. Ferrothorn, Crawdon. Okay, that should be the game, I think. So there's actually, I think I have a guaranteed win condition here. I go for Parasong with Lapras, and I just detected with Octolocto, so I think I actually switched to Gothitelle. What happens if both my Pokemon get knocked out this turn? No, actually, I think the right move here is actually to go for Octolock. Oh, no, it's to go for Soak into Conkeldurr. That's the right move. That's the right move? That's the right move. And remove Conkeldurr's fighting typing. Because thanks to the Iron Ball on Lapras, I'll actually underspeed both these Pokemon. And now, this is how Perish Trap works, or it's supposed to work. You're supposed to KO the front two Pokemon without, oh, Fling Iron Ball. Okay. Oh, we were both Iron Ball. That's gonna do a lot of damage, we do still survive, and now, Soak, I use Soak there. Sorry, the opponent can't switch out, so as long as I don't lose the game in the next 3 turns, Hammer Arm. Who? As long as I don't lose the game in the next 3 turns, I have a guaranteed win condition. They have not Dynamaxed yet, which is worth mentioning. Lapras, Conkeldurr, Grapploct, and Crawdon. Okay, that's the order of speed, and they're Flame Orb. The reason I soaked Conkeldurr there, the reason I soaked Conkeldurr, actually, it might make sense to Dynamax Lapras here. They're probably gonna Mach Punch me, right? The reason I soaked Conkeldurr is to weaken its fighting type attacks. I'm gonna Dynamax Octolocto just because I like Octolocto. I should be able to win this pretty much regardless. I think. There might be a way I can lose, but I think I've got a kind of unlock. I think that was the wrong play. I kind of made a hard read that I didn't have to. I don't Dynamax Conkeldurr. Did I explain that the reason I soaked Conkeldurr was to change its type to Water type to weaken its Hammer Arm? Because now it's effectively an Intimidate on it is what I did. Because now it's not fighting type, so it doesn't get the boost for being a fighting type. Dynamax Octolocto. Because I think provided that Rock Slide comes out. Ooh, unfortunate for me. That should KO Gengar, I think. They still don't Dynamax. Gengar actually might survive. Let's go Gengar. Crabhammer comes out into Octolocto. Excellent. So, 2 turns left of the Perish Song, and that's a guaranteed win condition for me. I can no longer lose this game. I can no longer lose this game. So I'm going to go for Protect, and just... There's no reason for me not to just double Protect here. I don't really need to Max Knuckle. Also, I want to win this game without doing any damage. Without, like, ever using a damaging attack. So, like, technically, it might have been better to, like, Max Knuckle Crawdon there, but, like, who cares? Man, Big Octolocto is super good. Here comes the Dynamax, so I will be losing a Pokemon most likely through Protect here on Gengar. Unless it's Conkeldurr. I expect Crawdon here, but it could be Conkeldurr. It is Conkeldurr, actually, so I'm really not that worried about this because it's actually weaker now that it's Dynamaxed than when it wasn't Dynamaxed, and I've already taken away the Water typing, so I'm really not that worried about Conkeldurr. Let's see. Gengar goes for Protect, which should mean that it can survive for the turn. Grapploct goes for second Max Guard, and I fail. It's fine. Aqua Jet comes out into Gengar. And yeah, the game is over at this point. The opponent can no longer KO 4 of my Pokemon with their 2 because I have Protect on everything. It actually doesn't even do very much damage. Octolocto is very bulky. And with 1 turn left of Dynamax and Octolocto, I can just Max Guard again, and it's a safe win condition for me. However, I prefer to not lose any Pokemon here, so what I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to try and... I've won the game regardless, but I'm going to try and win 4-0. So I'm going to try and win without losing a Pokemon without ever using an attacking move. So I'm doubling out here. Because I could stay with Grapploct, but I win anyway, so I don't really care about that. And more importantly, I don't want Grapploct to die because it did a good job. So the ideal play here for my opponent is Aqua Jet into Lapras and then Max fighting into Grapploct. Because even though it's +1 and Gust, I think Gothitelle should survive. So I'm not entirely sure. Aqua Jet comes out, should heal Lapras. Let's go Lapras, get some health back. So I will at worst win 3-0, at best win 4-0. It should be Max Knuckle. Comes out, I think into Gothitelle. Gothitelle survives. Okay, cool, and we win 4-0. We win 4-0 without using a single attacking move, which is kind of cool, right? Can you see why I like the strategy? It's it's a very different way of playing, and it rewards very different things. You have to play very specially against Parastrap. So that's how you win a game without ever using a damaging move. I didn't even use Fake Out. Which is kind of cool, right? That's like part of the, I think that's such a cool thing that we can do in Pokemon. Like, there's so many cool ways to play this game, and just one attack and one ability makes it so that you can win without ever doing damage yourself, like direct damage. You're only using the Perish effect. So we'll do one more battle. We'll see if I can win again. I would like to show off one of Sandaconda or Centiskorch if I can, but who knows. Who knows? I don't know. Well, it depends a lot on the matchup, right? Normally, when I was using this on stream the other day, I was leading with Gengar and Sandaconda like every single game, and always doing that. So, oh, okay. Okay. So this time we're gonna have to do damage, I think. Unfortunately, it's not the end of the world. I'm gonna use Gengar, Sandaconda, like I said, and in the back I'll bring Lapras and Gothitelle. I think that's the right move. Toxtricity is really annoying, but I do have Sandaconda. And Duraludon also I have Sandaconda, and Dracovish is a problem, but I have Lapras, and Gyarados I have a couple things for. Conkeldurr's a problem. Conkeldurr's not that much of a problem, it's just Lapras I have to watch out. It has to watch out for it. So, I like this a lot. Taunt Whimsicott could be a bit annoying. My opponent does a lot of really offensive things, so there's a couple things that would be kind of bad for me. Like, Fake Tears plus Duraludon would be kind of scary. By kind of scary, I mean detrimental. Yeah. With Parastrap, the opening turns are very important. The opening turn is very important often. Or the opening 2 turns, maybe, sometimes. We'll see. Dracovish is pretty scary for this team. I'm going to be relying a lot on Lapras and maybe Sheer Cold. I will be using attacks this game. I've already proved my point that I can win without using attacks. So now this is a team I don't think I can beat without attacking. I don't think I can beat this without using damaging moves. So now we're playing without the handicap. Do you guys like my trainer? It was during the 24-hour stream and Aaron Zhang did it. I hate it so much. I need to change it back. I just got some very, very interesting news. Yikes. Alright, Whimsicott Duraludon. So that is kind of the worst case scenario, in a sense. I mean, there are a couple things I could do here. I'm very afraid of... I'm very, very afraid of just Fake Tears and Oko my Sandaconda. Actually, but even then, that wouldn't be the end of the world. So I'm actually going to go for this. They are going to Dynamax their Duraludon, so this is looking like my worst fear rapidly. However, as long as... So if Sandaconda can survive the Fake... And this is also assuming Fake Tears, which is the worst case scenario. I mean, it's also the most likely case scenario, but there's a chance that this can win. But if Sandaconda can survive this turn, then I'm going to be in good shape. And even if I get knocked out, I still get to go into Gothitelle. Which is not amazing, because you really don't want to be taking too much damage with this team, like, right away. But if we have to take damage, we have to take damage. We have to win somehow, okay? But Sandaconda surviving this turn would be really, really nice. I think it will survive, even if Fake Tears. Let's see. Moonblast. Okay, into Gengar. They're actually trying to get rid of Gengar, which is... I get why. I understand why. No more Moonblast! Uh-oh. But Parasong is the real thing here. So now Parasong is on the field. Let's see what they're going for. Probably Steel Spike into Gengar if I had to guess, based on that turn 1. Yeah, that's a good play. That's a good play. I survived? Gengar should not be surviving there, I think. So I don't know what's going on with this Duraludon. But hey, we're not complaining for sure. Sandblast comes out, and now both opponents are trapped for the next... Well, until they get KO'd, actually. I couldn't stop the trap if I wanted. Truth be told. Get some Sand Tomb damage off here. Now's where the next few turns get a little trickier. So I'm not worried about Gengar necessarily. I kind of wanted to switch into Gothitelle here because... And this is... I'm going to switch to Gothitelle and I'm going to go for... Let's see what they have in the back. Toxtricity, Dracovish. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go for a... Protect, and... Do I want to KO Whimsicott here or not? I think I don't. So I'm going to Sandblast again into the... Duraludon? Is that right? Yeah. If I get KO'd through... Like, they have to waste the Dynamax move into my Gengar to get the KO here. Let's see also what Whimsicott does. Is it going for Energy Ball? Is it going for Fake Tears? It's going for Charm. Okay, that's fine. We're not... Sandicon doesn't really matter in terms of damage output. It just matters in terms of... Steel Spike again. Into Gengar. Oh yeah, I didn't really want to switch there and take the hit. And they are still trapped, so... Sandblast again. Again, this move didn't really matter. I guess technically Iron Head would have been better to get a defense boost. But I didn't want to KO the Whimsicott by accident. So they have 2 turns left of their trap. I think I go Gothitelle here. I'm going to take some damage, but this clearly isn't that offensive a Duraludon. And I go for Fake Out and Max Steel Spike into Whimsicott. Though, it's an eject button. It's probably... Do they have another... we might just lose to... No, wait. No, we're fine. Or do I try and get Trick Room up? That's the other option, right? Do I just go for the Trick Room? Trick Room and switch? If I'm wrong, I'm going to be in trouble. But I don't think I'm going to be wrong, because I don't know why you wouldn't Fake Tears if you didn't have it. Tailwind, Charm, Moonblast, we just don't know the last move. I feel like maybe you'd Fake... I mean, they really want Gengar gone, so maybe it makes sense. I'm switching out my G-Max Mon, but that's fine. I really just need Gothitelle to survive. The problem is that I think this Gothitelle is not very specially bulky, so I'm kind of worried about it taking a Fake Tears hit here. It's not Life Orb Duraludon, it's not Weakest Policy. Okay, Protect, that's fine. That's fine. That's very good. Darkness into Gothitelle, I should definitely survive that. Okay, doesn't even do that much damage, and that should put us in a pretty good spot to win the game. No, I mean, knock on wood, obviously, but, yeah, that should put us in a pretty good spot to win the game, I think, because I can just, this next turn, I can just protect with both. Protect, Charm, Tail, and Moonblast. So Whimsicott's not really a threat here at all. Duraludon's no longer Dynamax. Neither of us have our Dynamax available in the rest of the game, but that's a bigger deal for him than it is for me, in my opinion. Especially with Ally Switch in play. This is their last turn of Perish song. They're about to get KO'd. I could go for Protect and Life Dew, but I think I'm better off just protecting with both. What do they have in the back? Toxtricity, and I minus Special Defense, or Conkeldurr, or... I'm going to protect with both here. It might be a mistake, but I'm going to do it. So now it's a 3 versus 2. There's 3 turns left of Trick Room. And they have 2 Pokemon left, and I'm about to get Parasong on them both. Charm comes out into Gothitelle, it doesn't really matter what you do there. And then Thunderbolt or Dragon Pulse, okay. Alright, so we get both KOs here, which puts us in a pretty good spot. Sand Tomb is still in effect. That's why you, by the way, the reason you pair G-Max Sandaconda with Perish Trap or Centicore is because they both have a trapping effect on both Pokemon. Even if the user switches out, even if the user, aka Sandaconda, switches out, as you saw there, it still maintains a trapping effect on the field. So that way you don't have to rely so heavily on Gothitelle to get the trap. Dracovish, my old friend, okay? And Toxtricity. So this is not ideal, I'll be honest. We could lose this. This is not out of the realm of possibility that we can lose this. So, Gothitelle? Actually, no. I see a way to win. I'm going to Ally Switch and Perish Song here. I might lose Gothitelle to Overdrive. But that's actually okay because I have Sandaconda in the back. Ally Switch comes out. I'm hoping to redirect the Fishious Rend into what I presume is the Fishious Rend, at least, into the Lapras. Actually, the best case scenario would be something like Psychic Fangs. Overdrive. Oh, that's bad. Alright, I might die to this. Oh, that's quite bad. I think I might have blown this, everybody. 3-3. Okay. Okay, hang on. Truth be told, I think that's certainly specs Toxtricity for it to be doing that much damage. So Toxtricity is a non-factor for the rest of this game. So I think I have 2 turns left to Trick Room. So I think I should go. Actually, you know what? No, I'm pretty sure I have a safe win condition. Here it is. Protect this turn. High horsepower next turn. Protect, and then I win. That's what I'm doing. They've already Dynamax. So I protect. Sandaconda. Overdrive comes out with specs. That's right. That confirms to me that there's specs. Fishious Rend comes out from Dracovish. And the thing is, I'm moving first. Wait, did I time this right? Yeah, I did. 2-2. 1 turn left to Trick Room. So now I can go for. I could Oko the Toxtricity, but I'm positive it's Scarf. So actually, Iron Head is my best move here into the Dracovish because it has a 30% flinch chance. And I do not want to protect this turn because if I protect this turn, I may fail to protect next turn, and then I would be taking 2 Fishious Rends. I guess I could just do the same thing. Overdrive comes out, does not affect Sandaconda. They go for the Fishious Rend, but I am Pasho Berry. So with Pasho Berry and with the halved base power, I should be surviving. Okay, that might be banned because that still did a lot of damage. It could be Scarf too. And now they have 1 turn left. Trick Room is over. However, I can use this. I can just go for Protect. It's a safe win condition for me, and there's nothing they can do about it. Dynamax is out of play. They forfeited. Okay. Yeah, and that's the game. So that was a close one. I honestly did not expect Overdrive to Oko both my Pokemon. Gonna be honest, I expected Lapras at the very least to live. But that's okay. We still won. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, shout out to Umbreon for building this team. They, if you want the team, actually, the team is in the Discord server, but I haven't gotten permission. I was gonna show it to all you guys, but I don't know. I never got permission to share it like publicly. So if you want the team, it's in the sub Discord server for Twitch subs. Subscribe on Twitch, and then it should sync up automatically as long as your Discord is synced. If it doesn't, just DM me on Twitter or Discord. Doesn't matter to me. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this team. I feel like those were 2 pretty good battles. So I hope you guys found this interesting, and I hope you learned something about strategy. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all I want to say. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.